Welcome back at 6:46 and 61 degrees in downtown Amarillo. I'm joined by my fellow kindred spirits, Taylor and Brian, the Geek Squad members over there at Best Buy. And today we're going to talk about viruses, one in particular that's really nasty because it pops up saying, you have a virus, you may not be protected, press here, and when you do, all heck breaks loose. Isn't that right, Taylor?
That is right, actually, yeah. It comes on the computer pretending to be an antivirus itself. Runs its own little scan and tells you you have 30 viruses or so, and your computer's going to die if you don't fix it now, so they want your money. So if you actually give them your credit card information, it doesn't change the program at all, but they will steal your card.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So it's just one bad thing leads to another. And I run into this myself and tried to go find something on my C drive, and it said it was gone.
Yes.
Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
How could it be gone?
Hides everything inside.
Oh gosh.
It just literally, it makes you a guest on your own computer. So literally at that point, it's a matter of getting the data off, and this is a worst case scenario, reloading that operating system, getting Windows back up and running, getting your data back on there as best as possible.
So you have to basically start from zero again.
Almost, yes.
Oh gosh. Well, what are some tips that folks can have, Taylor, that maybe that would help us as far as, it has a pretty interesting name too, is that right?
Well, there's several different versions. They may or may not be the exact same software, but they're called like Security Defender 2012, Win7 Antivirus, or Security Pro. There's usually not a licensed brand name at all, and there's not really a legitimate website. If you were to follow any links, you could probably see.
And so you've got a deal up there on the page. Kind of make sure your antivirus is of, well, I have AVG that runs. I got Norton antivirus. Some of the McAfee is another one. But yeah, some of these others kind of a strange name. You're like, wait a minute, well, this doesn't sound right. If it probably doesn't sound right, it's probably isn't right.
Well, you're looking for it to have a unique name, like Norton or WebRoot or AVG or something. If it uses Windows or security or generalized terms like that, it's probably not real.
What are some of the other things, Brian, that we can keep in mind as far as these things go? Because they can be, like you said, very destructive.
They are very destructive. The biggest thing is you want to make sure you have a paid antivirus. You have to have a paid one. The free ones are just not covering the computer. It's like you're running without an antivirus on your computer as it is. The definitions that they give you for a free antivirus are 3 to 4 months behind what's actually out. So you're literally not covering your computer. So make sure whatever you get, and honestly, we don't have a preference there. It is whatever you want. Make sure it's paid.
And there's some other tips as well. And you never install more than one legitimate antivirus at a time. That's important too. I've heard that can cause problems. If you have like Norton and AVG or something
usually
like that.
causes problems, actually, if the antivirus softwares are intelligent enough, what they use to detect viral activity on your computer is behavioral detection. And so a lot of times they'll detect another antivirus software as a competing threat. And so if one or both of them recognize each other that way and try to take action, your computer will almost immediately be locked down.
Kind of like good cop, bad cop. And okay. Well, that's something to keep in mind too. I'd heard that can be a problem. What are some of the other things, Brian, that we can keep in mind? It looks like we've got some other things there on the screen about virus protection.
Oh, definitely. You've got your potential threats from emails and various things like that. So if you've got an email, don't click on anybody you don't trust. Don't click on even the link to open the email, because that can be a detriment. Don't click links inside the emails. Those will definitely take you to various malicious sites, things like that. That'll get you in a lot of trouble. Another thing is to watch for, if you're doing a Google search, watch some of the ad sites. Don't click on those ad links. Some of those can be potentially harmful to your computer.
And we talk about malware, scareware. This is kind of where this falls into, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. And so there's the last page of stuff there. As you mentioned, the advertisement links on the outside. Just be careful about those. And Frostware and some of the other things.
Frostwire.
Frostwire.
Peer-to-peer softwares are very dangerous. Most people are aware that those softwares are illegal. You're pirating any media that you get that way. What that means is that there is no official oversight for that service. So nobody's watching your back. Nobody cares if there's viruses or pornography or anything like that.
So just be careful.
Exactly.
All right, well, bottom line, that's what Tech Tuesday is all about, trying to keep your technology safe and learn about new things as well. We certainly appreciate you guys coming with us today.
Anytime.
We'll see you next week. We'll be right back after this. Meredith?